It was only after 3 years of meetings, dedication by exceptional community members, discussion, and careful planning that in 2003, Seacoast Family Promise, formerly known as the Seacoast Interfaith Hospitality Network, opened its doors to serve local families with children who were experiencing homelessness. In 2013, Seacoast Family Promise turns 10 years old. As part of the National Family Promise program, Seacoast Family Promise has now served over 160 families, guiding them back to a life of self-sufficiency, stable housing, and the realization that a bright future with their families is possible.
Once they come into the program, I meet with them on a weekly basis to set up achievable goals for themselves and their family to begin their path to self-sufficiency. I work with them to apply to stable housing, to look for jobs if they're interested in going back to school. We have families that have gotten their GED. All of our guests are required to save between 70 to 90% of their income once they start receiving state assistance or income from employment. Most of the families are struggling to budget their money, so focusing on that is a big help to a lot of our families.
Throughout my ministry, we always were approached by homeless people needing help with an oil bill or gas money or a place to stay. And I've learned through my years how important it is for services to be available to refer people to, rather than give a handout, give them a place for a hand up. I was very attracted to this church, Strand Community Church, United Church of Christ, because of their commitment to Seacoast Family Promise.
I had a son who was a teenager, 15 years old. I was pregnant, lost my job, lost my home, didn't have a place to go, didn't want to be here. So many people just loving and caring.
Any situation like that, and especially my daughter, she's 6. But what a fabulous program. I mean, the churches and all the volunteers were great. They were so good to us, and you know, they took the time to care and ask questions about us, and they wanted to get to know us, and were so helpful. There are no words to thank Patty and everybody that is a part of the Seacoast Family Promise with everything they've done for me. All I can hope is that someday I can also give back. My daughter and I have talked about being overnight hosts or dinner hosts, and she's excited to do it too, because we just want to share a little bit of what was so freely given to us. The Seacoast Family Promise was very supportive. I've just now recently left the program, and I'm so excited. I have my own place finally at last, and it's really the first time that I've been able to provide on my own for my daughter, and I'm just so grateful for that. I really am, you know. Sorry. And if it wasn't for Seacoast Family Promise, I wouldn't have that. And that's just huge. That's, you know, it's not only helped me, but it shows my daughter that, you know, you can be confident and you can do things, and that she can take care of it all on her own. And I haven't been able to set that example entirely until now.
Families are provided safe family shelter in local faith congregations throughout the Seacoast, who have space to house either 14 individuals or 5 families. Blended teams of congregational and community volunteers lend an ear to listen, compassion, provide evening meals, and a safe, warm place for each family to gather and sleep while preparing for the next steps in their return to stable housing and a better life. The most important thing for folks to know is that they're not alone. Many families are faced with similar decisions concerning homelessness every day. Family homelessness across America has grown by 26% annually over the past few years, and in New Hampshire, the average age of homelessness is just 9 years old. The one important thing to remember is that we're here for the long haul. We're here to make sure that the growing epidemic of family homelessness can be addressed, so that we can help families like Andrea, families like Teddy's, and we can make New Hampshire a better place.